everybody. Welcome back. This is Chris with Hybrid Tech. Today we've got the CTO and founder of Hybrid Tech, Dan Gustafik, with us, and we're going to be talking about legal cannabis in New Jersey. Welcome back, Dan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Can you, first of all, just for new listeners, can you briefly tell us what Hybrid Tech does, sort of in a nutshell?
Yeah, we're a specialist engineering group. Basically come in and design the systems that are critical for cannabis operations, normally focusing on mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and then fire protection and chemical engineering, which basically involves things that either explode or very delicate processes within cultivation. That's generally it.
I see. Okay. And can you tell us about what's happening in New Jersey with legal cannabis?
Yeah, actually, that's extremely exciting. So there has been now about 801 total conditional licenses awarded within Jersey, and that happened just a little earlier this year. So it's pretty interesting. There's a lot of new players coming into the market. The market's opening up, and it actually has, of course, quite a large potential. So it's a very interesting market.
That's awesome. And how big exactly is the legal cannabis market in New Jersey going to be?
Now, that's actually the most exciting part. So they're projecting it to be about a 52x on the current process ceiling. So currently, they're about 34,000 square foot of canopy within the actual state. And they're looking at the state supporting up to 1.8 million square feet of canopy, which is obviously great for some of our earlier clients since we've had a couple projects in Jersey beforehand. And also, of course, extremely good for these new projects coming online now. But yeah, massive amount of growth from Jersey, being that it's a very receptive market when it comes to the taxation level, and obviously a much lower pricing than the neighbors, and proximity gives it a really good market share.
So business owners and entrepreneurs in New Jersey can contact Hybrid Tech to help them kind of get into this space, whether it's on the cultivation side, the extraction side, or the dispensary side. What sort of benefits could they expect from working with you and Hybrid Tech?
Good question. Well, we tend to be kind of the first people in on the ground level with cost estimating new projects. A lot of people find this really beneficial when they're raising the money for the first build out, to know exactly how much actual coin they're going to have to deploy. And having a team of engineers with actual systems appropriately sized and, of course, priced out really gives them a realistic market budget that'll allow them to, of course, understand how many square feet of canopy they're going to take down, how large their processing is going to actually be required, how much manufacturing they're going to make, and of course, what kind of end products they're going to be going after. So it really defines all that really from the beginning, before any big mistakes are made in the raise, with normally basically over-promising and under-delivering is the most common issue they have there. So that's the prime benefit at the beginning. And then later on, of course, we also have the specialist engineering team, which is ours, decreasing the overall cost of the project and design, coordinating with the local team, and coordinating with the design build contractor, normally handing over the specialty documents that are things that can go pretty horrifically wrong later if they're not done correctly. So it tends to be the biggest boon is having a specialist team that designs those systems that are critical, and it generally provides them with quite a bit of benefits.
I see. So if I were a business owner or entrepreneur, Hybrid Tech is going to help me get to market faster, and then the overall design cost will be lower. Is that correct?
Yes. And the biggest piece, of course, is also the normally horrific problems that occur when you don't have an appropriate design sized correctly would be mitigated.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Any other last points you want to talk on New Jersey today, Dan?
Yeah, it's a great market to build in, and considering our experience there since back in 2019 and licensure, it's just very, very receptive, obviously, to cannabis operations. Buildings are, relatively available, and the cost is quite affordable compared to, of course, Philadelphia or New York, other locations around it. So, in general, just a great place to deploy.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing what happens with New Jersey. This has been Dan Gustafik with Hybrid Tech, and you can reach them at hybridtech.us.